fold this down here. See if that's better for it will. Get them down a little further. There we go. There you go. Now I can sit right here. Yeah, there we are. There we are. Hey, we back. Get this fire stoked back up here and get it going. Maybe we can. Get going right back up here. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, what's up? Oh, that's a good notebook. Oh my goodness. Hey, it's fire. It'll get rolling here in a minute. Keep throwing stuff in there. It'll get going. Might have to help it along a little bit there. Might have to help it a little. Sometimes they just need a little help from time to time. Come on, get up, get that. Come on, come on. What's wrong with you, son? There you go. Wasn't holding my mouth right, I don't guess. Get on up there. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we doing something. Now we're doing something. Now it's getting there. Okay, there's a bag of potato chips. Hey, it's a rolling now. Hey, it's rolling now. Rolling. Put my little lighter back up there. There we go. Yeah, we'll get this fire going. That way it's nice and warm. Let me turn my little heater on here too. Get them both to going there. We'll get a little warmer in here. Guys, it's chilly here. I don't know how it is where y'all are at, but it's chilly here tonight. Chilly, chilly. Chilly, chilly, chilly. What is this? Paw Patrol stuff. Let's see what this is. Let's see this back up here. It's full of junk. We'll get this fire going, guys. It'll be good. It'll be good. Y'all like a camera view better like this? I got it wide. Earlier, you know, usually straight up down. I got it left to right now. Y'all like it better like that? Y'all see a whole lot better? I think you can see a little better, wider picture here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. I think I like it a little better. Takes a little time to do that because, well, I have to take my phone out of the case. I got my phone actually in my gimbal right now. So you gotta, takes a little time. It's, you know, but I think I like it pretty good. Get your honey back in there. Where do you think you're going? Yeah, see, you can see how I control it up and down. Wow. There we go. Max, what are you doing in here, bud? Get this flashlight out of my pocket here. Oh, yeah, let me see it right there. It won't hurt nothing. I was looking through my shovel. You know what I did with it? Oh, there it face. Man, I'm around up here. We're burning it down. Shoot, man. And guys, I can't see no comments yet, but I will. Once I get this all burned up, or at least started pretty good. Look, might have to fall out the floor though. I need to secure. You think you'll come out, buddy? Got news for you. You're staying inside there. Get off there. Let's let that burn up a little bit. You get rolling here in a minute. Max, what are you doing? My crazy cat, he's over here behind the cameras here. Max, you ain't jumping on that table, bud. I'm just telling you. He's getting ready to make a beeline this table and knock everything I got sitting on it down. We're going to have some issues if he tries that. Max, come here, buddy. He don't know what to think. Ain't never been fire in here. I don't think there's ever been warm in here for him. Certainly hasn't for me. Max, come here. I don't know where he's at. I can hear him though. He just took off like a bullet out here. He must be chasing something. It might be a mouse or a big. It might be a big rat like Splinter in here. I don't know. Who knows? He's gone though. He took off. Gone. Oh man. All kinds of junk. Fake junk. Throw this in there. That might be good enough for a while. Pretty thick. Maybe I'll get it all in there. Still got a little bit of water in it. So what's up, man? What y'all doing on these Sunday nights? Let me get up here a little bit. Sorry. Uh-oh. Drop that on. Ink pen. Let me sit up here. Let me get this phone up here so I can read these comments here, guys. Hold on. Let me tap this. I have to tap the screen there. How you doing, Pauline? Oh my gosh. Oh, I done burnt my hand there earlier. Got it too close. Let me see if I can get it down a little more. Got it too close there, and on the other video I burnt the far out of it. You see, little of a blister right there coming up. It'll be all right tomorrow though. It'll be all right tomorrow. It's going pretty good. All kinds of junk in here. Boom. Alright, it's going now. It's getting warmer. Definitely getting warmer in here. Biohazard. Boy, it's a rolling good, guys. Wish I had some frying pans on there. Well, I'm gonna shut it down a little bit. It's getting a little too hot. Yes. Little too hot, guys. Let me see if I turn this heater off. You'll probably be able to hear it. Maybe. I don't know if y'all hear that or not. It's burning good. Y'all probably can't. Y'all probably can't hear it like I can, but I promise you, it's a rolling, and it's the cold. Well, I'll turn my little heater back on because that thing definitely helps a whole lot. I have a definitely big old mess to deal with. Let that catch going good right there, and then should be good for a while. Let me get up here. See if I can read a few of these comments here. That way I want to keep my finger away from that. There we go. So I'm telling you, if y'all ain't prepped, if y'all ain't got you, I don't know, 7, 10, 15, 20 cases of water put back, and y'all ain't ready, then you better get ready. Because I promise, I don't think enough people's caught on yet. So until they do, we're gonna see hard times, I feel. And yeah, that's exactly how I feel. So I feel everybody needs to be at least be prepped up just a little bit. Oh my gosh, I gotta get my little bag there. What do I do with it? Oh, where it is. Yeah, I feel everybody should be prepping a little bit. And I'm not saying, you don't have to go too extravagant, but look, I'd recommend, a month's supply at least, because you never know, man. Like I say, we're dealing with some daggone evil daggone people. They don't care about us, man. They don't. And they're in pretend charge right now, and then I think everybody needs to be prepared, prepped up, and prayed up most of all. You better be prayed up. I think bad times are coming. I hope maybe eventually we can get past all this and go back to normal lives. But I don't know. I don't know if it ever. This might be normal now. Y'all ever thought about that? This might be normal now. We don't know. It's up to us. We are in control of it. Ultimately, we're in control of it. A lot of people fail to realize that. They don't. They sit back and think everybody else is in control, and they're just a little peasant. And sadly, it's really the other way around. Really, they work for us. They work for us. So look at it as if you had a company. Would you like the way they're running it? Because I sure as heck don't. I don't. So that's kind of how I think everybody should look at it. And I'm not just talking about the clowns that's on the top, so-called on the top up there. I mean, it could be in your town. Well, I got an amazing sheriff where I live. I mean, amazing. Like, we're on the same, wavelengths in our brain. We're on the same. He agrees that thing I do. But I do realize they are towns out there that the sheriffs are not like that. They lean more on the other side. And I mean, you put them there. You voted them in, or they got in like this idiots up here did. Cheated. One way or the other. One way or the other. Son, I got a mountain full of ashes up there. I'm going to knock that out. Stick in there. Hold on a minute. Where's my shovel? Look. There's a lot of burning yet to do next. There we go. That's how you get it rolling back again. Let's see if y'all can hear it now. Uh-oh. There went my phone. It just fell. I don't know what just happened. Hold on a minute, guys. Hey, thank you. Hold on a minute. Let me unplug this thing. Let me unplug it. Hold on. God, my are spinning around everywhere. Give me just a sec. Guys. I promise I'm right here. I don't know what happened. I hit a button or something. Hold on. Flip you back. There we go. We're back. We're back. I'll just leave it. I had the phone charging at the same time, and I don't think that's gonna work. So it's got enough battery to just do it doing that there. Yeah. Man, I don't know when people are gonna finally realize that we are the boss. You know, little redneck hillbilly like me sitting right here in my little man cave right here. I'm one of the bosses. You are one of the bosses, and why people fail to realize that, I have no idea. But that's the ones that fail to realize it are the ones that's got idiots running their towns. You know, ones that's got idiots running it. So we are the ones that's ultimately in control, guys. We're the ones ultimately in control. A lot of people fail to realize that, man. And you know, it's like nobody knows exactly this bill that they pushed through the other night. Nobody knows exactly what's in that because it's like, you know, 1,700 and some pages long. Nobody, no lawyer, I don't care how big the law firm is, nobody had time to read through all that. So when you get pulled over or whatever, and the freedom that you thought you had is no longer there, don't question it. Don't worry about it. Just live with it, because every day they're slowly but surely ripping everything there is out from under us. Nobody's looking at it. It's like nobody cares. But these bills, just like it got passed the other night, is exactly how they get that kind of thing done. We don't know what's in there. Nobody knows exactly what's in there. Look, when they're on the big mainstream media platforms and they're saying this very same thing, that nobody's read it all, what's that tell you? How do you think this little stuff gets passed in the middle of the night? That's exactly how it happens, man. And look, it's sad that redneck hillbilly right here from these Appalachian Mountains knows that. But I guess everybody just lays down and sleeps perfectly at night. No questions. Don't worry about it. Just let them have their deal. Let them have their way. You know. I don't. Where? Let me ask you all a question. Where is your line in the sand? Where is it? Because I think a lot of people want to know where's your line in the sand. What's it gonna take before you say no more? Not doing this no more. I'm curious. I'd like to know. I'm asking for myself on that one. I'd like to know, because I drew my line in the sand like 5 years ago. But if I think it says 38 people watching right now. If all 38 of you if we're all in the same mind frame, and just one of y'all want to stand up, it ain't gonna matter. 2 of y'all, 3 of y'all, still ain't gonna matter. It's gonna take big numbers. Man, I don't know what this cat's doing over here. Y'all give me a second. Y'all hear that? He's chasing something. Or doing something. What are you chasing, bud? I think he's found him a mouse or something. It got out. He almost got it, too. Should I catch you a mouse, pal? I'm trying to get him over here so y'all can see him, but he's a big old cat. I think he's got him a mouse. I think he got him a mouse, or I don't know what he's doing over there. Y'all probably hear that. He's flipping out. Oh my goodness, what you doing, bud? Y'all bear with me. I'm trying to see what this cat's doing. Max, come here. Come here, bud. Come over here. Get away from that gas can. Come here. Come here. He's coming. Come over here, bud. Come here, it's warm. Here's, I turn his heater on for him. Come here, bud. Come on. He's coming slow. I have to whistle. Come on, bud. Come here. It's all new to him. He's having to check everything out, but I promise he's slowly but surely walking to me right here. Come here, bud. Come on. Look at you. Feel that heat? Feel that heat? Yeah. Hold on, man. I'll show y'all. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. He's a big old cat, guys. He's a huge monster. Now look how big this thing is. He's like 30 pounds or something. Ain't you, boo? I got you. You want to sit right there? Sit right there. I scratch you. Yeah, this guy here came to the house like, I don't know, 3 years ago, 2-3 years ago. It's real cold outside, like 10 degrees. So I brought him in and made him stay with the other cats and fattened him up tremendously for like 6 months. Now he comes in out of the house and goes, like, he comes and lets me know when he wants out. And I come outside and I whistle, and he comes running back in. He's like kind of like a dog. But y'all can see he's a big cat. Here, I'll try to pick him up one more time. Okay, now he's a big old cat. Okay, bud. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, he don't like it. He don't like it too good. I'm just sitting right here, bud. Come here. He come back over here and want me to pet him again. You like that petting, don't you, bud? Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's some kind of rare breed of cat because our other cats are nowhere near as big as him. Like, he's a monster. Like, I don't know how much he weighs. I guessed his weight, but I'd say it's close to 30 pounds. He's a big cat. Big body cat. Big belly cat, too. What are you doing, bud? You know that stove's hot, bud. He'll figure it out. Oh, y'all can see him right now. There he is. Hey, what are you doing back there? Give me a strap thing there. Give me this. You need to get out behind that stove, bud. What are you doing? Y'all see him? He's running around back there. He is. He's running around back to the stove there. Put this strap thing in there. Like I said, he's never been out here and it's been warm. It's the first time I know of him being in here. And he just kind of become my cat. Everybody in the neighborhood knows that's my cat. I had one of my neighbors' dogs one of my neighbors got a big pit bull, and look, man, I love pit bulls. I know people kind of, down them just because of their breed or whatever, but I know I had a pit bull myself, several, and they're great dogs. But this one, I almost got my cat come running through my yard and ripped some electronic stuff I had down and this and that, chasing this cat right here. I got that on video, and I almost caught him. Did, bud? You just barely got away from that big old dog, did you? Yeah. Yeah, but I see he come back over here to me now. I'm petting him again. I seen. I don't know if I can lower that camera down anymore and show y'all. There. That's as low as it can go. That's low. Come here, bud. Get up behind there. Come here. There you are. Now look there. Well, there's his tail. That's the best thing to do. Come here. Come over here. Come up here. Hey, come on. Come on up here. Come on. I don't know if you'll jump on me or not. Oh, there y'all can see. Yeah. That bag ain't petting you, pal. I am. What are you doing? You crazy thing? Goodness gracious. You like petting, don't you? Yeah. He's like the big neighborhood cat. Everybody knows it. He goes where he wants, and he goes out and plays with the deer all the time. I see him out there running around the deer's legs, this and that. He's a good cat, though. Max. Named him Max. He's a good one, though. Buddy, do not jump up there. That's hot, bud. That's hot. That's hot. No, you ain't jumping. That's hot, man. You ain't jumping up there. I can't let him do that. That bottom plate ain't hot right there, believe it or not. But boy, that top is. You can't jump up on that stove, bud. That'd burn your feet. Sorry, bud. He's mad at me now. You mad? Come on. What are you doing? Bud? I had no idea that it was going to turn into the cat show tonight, but it has. I didn't know he's going to come back here and do this. Like I said, it's never ever been warm for him, so maybe it's why he likes it so much, I don't know. But I finally got lights and heat and all that stuff in here, and then as the future goes on, I'm going to be adding more and more. Hold on a minute, guys, let me set that up. I'll be adding more and more stuff. Plan on getting some lights and all that stuff back here and all that. But as time goes on, guys, this is just the beginning. We got a lot of work to do, but we'll get it done. What are you doing, bud? Come here. As soon as I fix the camera, he comes running right back. What are you doing? Right there's his tail. You can see the top of his tail right there. You just barely getting off the camera, pal. Barely. But you still in it, sadly. You like that heat? You come up here and lay? Come on, come up through here. Come on. Y'all can see him right there. He's going around back behind him. He does not know that this is hot. He has no idea that he's going to find out if he jumps up there. He'll figure it out real quick, because I promise his feet are going to get burnt. I ain't letting you jump up there, pal. I don't want you to burn your feet. That's really hot. Look here, look this. You see that? That got his attention. You see that fire in there? Yeah, that's hot. Crazy. Ain't gonna hurt you. It'll be so skittish. Boy, it's going good. Yeah, that side there is hot. It ain't. This side ain't bad, but that little one. Yeah, it's a heater, dude. He stuck his face right up next to that heater down there. I guess, did that burn you? I hope not, but it looked like you felt some heat there for a minute. Let me grab my, y'all look here, I got my, this right here. I mean, you'd say us hillbillies, I mean, we gonna survive. Look here, check this out. Got me a little cup there if I need to get some water or what have you. Check this out. Right there's me a frying pan if I need it. Right there's me another one if I need it. And then right here, I can boil me some water in this if I need to. It's got a little lid. Put me some beans or some soup in that right there. All I gotta do is set it right there. See, that's how us hillbillies are though. We got little stuff like this right here that, well, I guess a lot of people just don't have. It goes in here a certain way, though. You can only do it a certain way. Just like that, and then it goes on top of it. And you just fold this around here. You know, they can make fun of us redneck hillbillies all they want, but we're going to be eating good long after everybody else is gone. I promise you that. We ready now. I think a lot of us are. But I got all kinds of little goodies and stuff like that. Let's see, Chad. Let's see here. Chad. Y'all see that? Look there. Boy, man, it'd be good if I had some eggs and bacon. I mean, there's water there. It's sizzling. It's hot now. Water's hot. Look at that. Well, I can't wait to fix some eggs and bacon on this thing. And I have a feeling it's going to be sooner rather than later, just so we know. Is that right, Max? You want some bacon and eggs? Maybe you can fry some deer meat on this thing, some back straps. I don't know. But I'm trying to build this on up a little more here. There we go. There we go. And yeah, Max, come here. Come here. Look here, this cat comes running back. Look here. Y'all can see? I promise you. Look here, he come running back. There he is. That's the only way I can show him. But he come running back as soon as I whistled. He come running right back to me. That's a good cat, buddy. He's like, and if I'm outside, if I'm walking around, checking on stuff or whatever, because I'm kind of like the sheriff around here. I'm up all hours of the night. Like, if you lived where I do, and you see, well, if you see this right here, at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning around where I live, then it's normal because people know I do that. I'm always watching all night long. I'm watching. So, yeah, I had a whole point to that. Don't even know where it went. Don't even know where it went. I'll think of it in a minute, though. Oh, but when I'm out doing my rounds, when I'm out walking around, this cat, man, he follows me like a dog would. Everywhere I go, it's amazing. Like, well, a prime example is that I'm in my little man cave now, and he's out there with me. So, he's a good cat, good cat. It's really, really better than a dog because I got dogs too, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about outside running around. He can just run up a tree, whatever, where a dog can't do that. They're mischievous, so like he's over there right now. If he runs into this table that he's getting ready to, everything right here is getting ready to crumble. Max, come here. Come here. Come here. What you doing, bud? Yeah. You don't know what heat's like in here, do you, bud? Feels warm, don't it? Yeah. I'm liable to have a hard time getting him out of here and getting him to come in the house now. Because it's so warm in here. And I can't say I really blame him. I pull me a sleeping bag up right here and take me a nap. Because I promise you, you ain't gonna, there's plenty of stuff to burn, so you ain't gonna get cold here. You stay warm here. Somebody bring some deer meat, bring some eggs, bring a cast iron skillet, because I ain't got them here yet, but I will have them here for long. So if you got one, just bring your cast iron skillets, and I've got the stove and the fire going already. We'll have some eggs and bacon, some deer meat. That'd be great. Put your honey back in there. Get your honey back in there. Got it rolling again. Hey, give it. I've dropped that flashlight 3 times. I don't want to drop it again. We'll get this thing rolling good in there. That ain't good. Get in there. Woo! Yeah, boy, it's rolling now. Here. Y'all hear that? It's a rolling now. Rolling. Rolling, rolling. With this, along with this little heater, son, I tell you, it's really warm out here. Really warm. Feels super good. My gosh, that's hot. Woo! Good night. Good night. It's burnt my face up. Oh my gosh, let me raise this. Raise this up here, man. Good night. That burnt my face up. That is hot. Hot. Well, you can't see what I'm doing if I do it like that. So I guess I better put it right back there. Can't see what I'm doing. Whoosh. Oh, that is so hot. That's the kind of fire you need to cook on right there. Put it in there. So it's a roaring. Don't want to melt my chair here. Get too hot. Yeah. Here he comes back. You might be able to see him now. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Pet your head. Come here. Come right there. There you see him. What you doing, bud? He's like my garden cat. I believe if they tried to attack me, he'd help. He'd help me. He'd help me, wouldn't you, bud? Yeah. He'd help me because I feed you and give you a place to sleep when it's cold, and place to use the bathroom when you got to go inside the house, which I disagree with that. I think you should just do it outside, considering I'm nice enough to let you live inside. I feel you should use the bathroom outside all the time. But he don't do that. He does not do that at all. Like, he loves that litter box. And that's kind of disrespectful to me, but hey, I still love him, you know. I guess you're going to find fault in everything, right? Well, I find fault that my cat won't use the bathroom outside because I'm nice enough to let him inside. I mean, I prefer to use the bathroom outside sometimes just to pee, you know. I mean, it's a lot simpler, and especially, I mean, you gotta go. So I feel cats should be the same way, but he's not. He just goes to the bathroom. He loves the litter box, and then I have to clean that up. You see, so it's like another never-ending issue, I guess. I guess that's something I throw in there that smelled the burn. I smelled something that smelled a little different. Let's see if I can get this in there. That'll catch up pretty good. I'm gonna have to empty that thing for long. It's getting really full, really full. Well, you see, you find you a rat or a mice or something somewhere. I'm pretty sure he was chasing a mice or a rat or something earlier. Is that what you're chasing over there, bud? Barely see your head on camera right now. Barely. We can barely. Quit being so camera shy, bud. We'll put you on the news. You big old cat. I don't know what you did. You getting ready to burn your feet. He's looking up here at this top of his stove is what he's wanting to do. I'm not gonna let you jump up there, bud. That's fire. That's hot. It's hot. And I don't want him to blister his feet and find out that's not a good idea to jump up on. I'm hoping this will deter him, you know. But I can't promise it will. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on up here. Easy now, buddy. You can't use them big old claws to yank in my skin. He was getting ready to pull himself up with them claws. You imagine what that would have done to my leg? Yeah, don't ever let a cat do that, especially. You ought to see his belly. That's his belly right there. He's huge. He's a huge monster. What are you doing, bud? Hey, what are you doing, bud? You know, no, dude, that's hot. Buddy, that's hot. Hey, that's hot right there. Don't jump up there. You'll burn your feet. Buddy, y'all getting ready to see a cat. He's wanting to stick his, buddy, what are you doing? That's my leg. You just, like, I don't know if he's trying to drop kick me or what, but buddy, your claws are definitely digging into me. Yeah, just lay down right there. Lay down. Look how I'm putting him to sleep. Putting him to sleep. Yeah, y'all see how big he is now. He's a monster. Check him out. Buddy, what are you doing? I didn't know this was going to be That's hot. That's hot. That's very hot, bud. That's hot. You don't jump up there. It's very hot. It's going to burn me feet. Now look, I can't stop him when I ain't here, but if I'm here, I ain't going to let him jump up there. Don't put your big hind end in my face like that. I don't appreciate that either. What are you doing, bud? Hop down. Hop down. All right, it's been enough about you. What are you doing? You really gonna sit right there? I ain't never in my life seen. He's never done this before. Like, he's not really a friendly cat as far as this. Like this, he's actually licking my hand. He's never done that. So, I don't know what he's doing right now, buddy. Whoa. Don't knock that lamp off there. He's getting ready. I'm having to hold my lamp here, buddy. Yeah, you see what you did there, dummy? Yeah, he just knocked everything off his table right here. That's what your big hind end just did. See, I got stuff like that setting up for him to do and get scared. If he jumps up here, hopefully, I can't even touch that, so. If he jumps up there, it won't be just for a second, and then I promise you, he'll be jumping right back off, probably screaming and running out the door. Because that thing's hot. I've done burnt my hand on it once tonight. He'll figure it out. Right, Max? They'll figure it out, won't they? You'll figure it out, too. Yeah, I got a little bit more papers to burn here in this bag. Might be a good notebook. No, used it. Yeah, Max, I didn't know you was going to be doing all this tonight. Hold on a minute, let's just do this. Oh, it's a roller. Again. Especially back on that side back there. Oh, that'll get going good. Once it gets started. Come here. Keep knocking my flashlight over, bub. Need a place to hang it. Summers. Study. I'll figure it out later. Max? I got a question. Where in your town do you live, or do you know you could buy a copy of the Constitution anywhere? Do you know of a place in your town that you can buy a copy of the Constitution? Like, I know they make these little, I've got one of them little pocket Constitutions. I think that they should probably be passing them out in all these schools. All this CRT and stuff that they're teaching, and then they pass out a Constitution. Well, they kind of go different. They don't go with each other, okay? Because first of all, we're not evil. White people are not evil. So they don't go with each other. I think they need to be passing out constitutions and then having them memorize the Constitution and the laws and how everything really goes in there. That right there. Look, if you're a parent and you ain't teaching your kids about the Constitution, then they have no idea how it's slowly but surely getting ripped out of their hands every single day. Every day. There's an example going on right now as I'm making this video. There's an example somewhere of somebody getting pulled over or something right now that their Constitution is being violated, but nobody seems to care because the powers that be have the power, right? Keep poking the bear. And I hope there's a lot of people that feel that way. Because that's what it's going to take, guys. That's what it's going to take to stop any of this, turn any of this around. It's going to take you normal Americans that's been sitting on your hind end, just sitting back watching. It's going to take you to get up and actually physically walk down that street and say, I've had enough. Think about it right now. Hold on, what time is it? Right at 10:35, 10:30. Wait a minute. Right, almost 10:35. I looked that right? Maybe I did. Yeah. Right now, if everybody in this country walked outside their house, started marching in the streets, tomorrow morning by 6 o'clock, we could have every red light just colored to pink, blue, and purple if we wanted it. Or orange, or whatever color. I mean, solid orange, whatever color you wanted. We could do that. By 6 o'clock in the morning, we'd have all that changed. Now, I'm not saying every red light would be changed by then, but I'm saying the idea to have them all changed could be done by then. And that's just in a short time frame period right there. But it'd take everybody doing that. Now, they're going to say, oh, you're pushing for this and you're pushing for this. Let me tell you this. By God, I'm just standing for freedom. And if you're against that, then you're my issue. If you're against me and my freedoms, then you're the problem. And I will look at you as such. It's just that simple, really. You know, I look and I try to vision the future of y'all's kids, y'all's grandkids. And from what I'm seeing right now, oh man, it's bad. It's bad. It's real bad. And it don't look to me like it's getting any better by no means. Every day I see it slowly but surely dwindling away. And let me tell you this, like I said earlier, and it might have been in the video before this one, I don't know. But if you think that they ain't put some shady stuff in this bill they just passed, then that just shows me how dumb you are, and then you're not on my level, first off. Because I promise you they did. There was nothing good about this from my understanding. Everything I read into it was nothing good for us. But they let it pass. You know, it's just like, you know, Daniel's a prime example. I got buddies of mine that done crimes, not really endanger nobody's life, but in the government's eyes, it was enough to take their freedoms of their Second Amendment away from them for the rest of their lives. I think there needs to be a guideline on that. You know, I know there's a line drawn in the sand, but the line drawn in the sand, when it comes to you protecting you and your family, in my eyes, there ain't nobody can take that away. I don't care who's up there and what they say, you know. I could get up there all day long and swear up and down my hind end's purple, but it ain't. I could tell y'all that, but it ain't. Y'all need to really pay attention to who you're listening to, what you're listening to, and you really need to pay attention to what these people are doing. Because while you're asleep at night, that's when they're doing it. That's when they're writing this stuff down. That's when they're coming up with these ideas for your kids and your grandkids. It's their future. You know, look, man, I ain't got no kids. I don't have any. You know, I could be very selfish if I wanted to. I can just sit back. I've got enough of all I need. I don't need nothing. I could say, heck with it. I never open my mouth. I could do that. But in my eyes, that's the problem. That's why we're in the shape that we're in right now. Is because people have sat back so long and just let them keep, you know, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. I've heard that saying my whole life. Now I understand why it's true. Now I know why it's true. So I guess my question is, what are you doing? While these people that you all, whether they cheated or by God, whether you voted them in, they're in there. That's the issue. They're in there. What are you doing? Are you just sitting back letting them destroy your children and grandchildren's future? Are you letting them destroy it? Because that's what they're doing. It's getting destroyed right now. Right now. What are you doing? Anything? Are you even looking into it? You need to understand, like I said earlier, these people that you vote in and put in these positions, they make the laws, they change the laws, they run this the way they want to, And you won't have any idea about it till you get pulled over on that traffic stop for maybe you run a stop sign or maybe you was speeding or whatever. I mean, my God, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But just say that happened, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're going to jail for a felony you didn't even know ever existed. That's the kind of stuff they put in these bills. And I promise you, it's pointed towards us, man. It is. It's pointed towards us. But we just sit back and allow it, man. You know, 5 years ago, there was a hellacious, massive amount of people. And I know these people are still out there, and I understand we don't have an administration on our side. But the reason I say we don't have an administration on our side is because we put up and allowed this right here to happen. That's the reason. Yeah, we know. The whole world knows what happened. But we're allowing it. We're just sitting back throwing our hands up saying, we'll get them 4 years. Yeah, look what they're pushing through. Do you think this country can last another 8 or 9 months? Because I don't. Not at this rate. I don't. I've seen them absolutely destroy it in 10, 11 months now. I've seen them destroy it. Well, no, we're just sitting back with our hands up, doing nothing. Not even looking into it. It's your kids and your grandkids' future. You need to think about that. You know, I've been saying for the past 5 years, there was a lot of us, just normal, everyday Americans. I was a truck driver and musician / whatever for 20 years. Basically pushed all that, especially the music part. I definitely pushed all the music part to the side. And the truck driving part, I'm just doing that to make ends meet. But there's a lot of us that basically stopped our lives to go all over this country to stand for whether it was the Second Amendment in your neighborhood in Portland, or whether it was, against killing babies down there in Jacksonville, Florida, or wherever it was in this country. There was people like me and many others that got up off our hind end and went and stood in your town, in your country, in your town, in your city. But my thing is this, they didn't have a big amount of the support. It wasn't there, evidently, because we allowed them to do this. People finally, I think, got fed up with the drama and thrown their hands back and didn't realize that what you're really throwing your hands back on, first of all, you probably should have kept your nose on the prize and worried about the big picture and quit focusing on this drama, just like these bunch of idiots with this little Summer Wells are going missing. I'm so sick of that, I can't stand it, man. I'm getting ready to start calling people's names out. They mess with me, I'll show up at the front door. I'm not playing when it comes to this stuff. When I set my mind to do something, I get dead serious. But just drama stuff, I just don't do, man. Even on the Patriot side, yeah, I call out a lot of scammers. I've got a reputation for that. Yeah, if I catch you scamming, I'll call you out. I'll show up in your driveway questioning why you did this and where the daggone money's at. I've done that many times. But why y'all are just sitting back allowing this junk to go on is beyond me, man. Beyond me. So I'm hoping, man, that maybe we get this right here turned into something even bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, look, if we can't turn this country around, our main job is to try to lead everybody to God, try to lead everybody to Christ. That's our main job. So we can do one of the two. We can do both of them, simultaneously. Bringing people to God, that's a train that I'm on that's never going to stop. But, the Bible tells us, and it's weird, guys, because if you wasn't on the live feed earlier, this Bible right here, when I was talking about praying and stuff earlier, it literally come in two. It snapped completely in two. But this is a Holy Bible, as you can see. It does say Holy Bible, but it snapped completely in two. I'm going to tape it back together there. I can't say I've ever seen that happen. So, but this train for that is never going to stop. It's always going to stay wide open for that. But this book right here tells us that there's got to be some... and look, you better brace yourself. You ready? You sitting back, you holding on? This book right here tells us that it's got to get a lot worse. People are thinking they're reading in this right here, and we're at the end, and da-da-da. No. I can't deny we might be in the beginning, but not the end. The end is when you're going to be looking at and you're going to be seeing, look here, you see these coals? See them coals in there? That's what you'll be seeing everywhere. Yeah, the end, that's not something you want. That right there is not something you don't want to stick around for, to be honest. I mean, that book right there tells us that it's going to get really, 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 really bad. All I've seen the past 10, 11 months is this country go downhill and everything is going really, really, really bad. I see that with my own eyes. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. And I'm not saying by no shape, form, or fashion. Buckle down, guys. This is the end. That's not what I'm saying. I think look, you better be ready for the end, because your end could come before I stop this video. You need to realize that as well. Your end could come before the next minute crosses a part right up at the top. I can't even see what it is, but your end could come before that. So a lot of people got this mind frame that they're trying to prepare for the end and this and that, and then all and well, their mind ain't ready if they ended right then. It's not ready. You need to have your mind right at all times. That's number one. But what I'm saying by saying that is that this country's got to get in a whole lot worse shape. And for the Bible to come true, if this is the beginning days, it needs all us Christians need to come together. First of all, usher more Christians in. And look, I've come to the realization that there's sheep out there. This book right here tells us there's sheep out there. There's people out there that you can't reach. They're unreachable. They're gone. Deal with it. Stop. You're wasting, there's a lot of y'all wasting too much time on people that ain't got a chance. There's some people walking, living, and breathing among us that the devil has got such teeth and claws into, you'd never get them out. Now, God can get them out, but you ain't going to. So you know what? Plant your little seed and move on. Plant your little seed, move on. That's our main job, to plant that seed. That's all we're supposed to do. Plant that seed. A lot of y'all are sitting there trying to garden it, water it, and then picking the daggone fruit off of it after it gets ripe. That's not what you're supposed to do. Plant the seed, move on. To sit and think, how many people may be going to hell right now because you wasted too much time on that one? Probably. I guarantee I'm guilty of it. Guarantee I'm guilty of it. These people I've been talking to for years. I get it. It's a waste of time. At this point, in my mind, it's a waste of time, because I've done what I was supposed to. I've planted the seed. God will water it. I've got that much faith. God will water it. And, thanks be to God that I've seen a few of these people in the past years actually go from evil to good, man. Praise God for that, because it wasn't me. I'm just a vessel that He uses for Him, for His glory. I'm just a mouthpiece. That's all I am, I think He needs a whole lot more mouthpieces. When I guarantee you, when David was over there on that shore, and that big Goliath that big old humongous 9-foot tall man was standing there. If little David, they say David was a redhead, from my understanding. He's a little bitty redhead, kind of like me, If he'd have just said, you know what, guys, let's just stop. Let's just all get right here and pray. Maybe God will take that giant down. That giant would probably still be living. He would live many years after that. Because it takes action. It takes your action. A lot of people sitting back praying, waiting for God to do something that you're supposed to do yourself. He expects you to do your works. You got to do your part. You can't just sit and pray for everything to happen. It don't work that way. I mean, if I'm sitting here like this, I can't sit and pray. You just expect stuff to happen. Just sit still. It takes your emotion along with the prayers. That's how that works. So a lot of y'all just sitting back praying, saying, "Oh, God's got to take care of God." God might be waiting on you. You ever thought about that? God might be waiting on you. So why ain't you stood up and said anything? Why ain't you took up for Him yet? You're sitting back just letting them smack Him in the face. Every day they're smacking Him in the face, and you evidently like it, because you ain't doing nothing about it. You ain't saying nothing about it. Why? What's it going to take? And I guess that's my question tonight, is where is your line? Your line in the sand that everybody in their mind so-called got drawn. Where's that at? Where's your line in the sand? Mine got stepped on and over way years ago. Like I said, they've been past that line for me. But I'm just one person. With numbers, we might be able to change something. And that's, like I said, that's what I want. That's what I want this channel right here to be. Maybe we can wake up these future, your grandkids, your kids and grandkids. And man, I blame it on my generation. These 30 and 40-year-olds right now, I blame it on them, because that's my age. I mean, I'm 42, so they graduated when I did. I blame it on them. It's how they raised their kids. They raised their kids better than we had it, because they so-called didn't want them to suffer. And then now look what you got, man. Look what you got. A lot of you got some animals. You're too stupid to admit it, but you got some daggum animals on your hand for kids. You do. You baby them too much. You won't tell nobody that. A lot of you never admit to it, but that's the truth of it. Look, I spoiled this cat and my dogs probably worse than some of y'all do your kids. I'm just as guilty, okay? But the difference is these cats and dogs are not going to be running this country in 20 years from now. Your kids are. So I hope y'all understand that, and I hope that makes sense. But some of y'all just sitting back doing nothing, man. Just throwing your hands up, just living your lives, stuck in that little bubble that you're in. Man, I wish I had something that I could go and bust these bubbles, man. Bust these people out of these bubbles, man. Because there's so many people stuck in these bubbles they live in every day. It's sad, man, really. It's really sad, to be honest with you. They're wasting their life. They really are. They're wasting it because they're stuck and they don't know how to get out. You know, do something different. Change something up. You know? Yeah. Y'all's kids and grandkids are our future, man. You know, and like I said, I don't have any kids, but I'm smart enough to understand yours are my future. So, you know, with that said, man, that's I'm hoping some of these kids that's running around here that's being animals right now, maybe we can tame them down, you know, bring them back to reality, introduce them to who God is, you know, then introduce them to the Constitution, then actually tell them about a little bit of history of this country, the real history, not this fake BS that they're teaching now. You know, a lot of y'all realize, that you may not realize, right now we are writing history, right now. Every day is a piece of history. What are you doing? Are you going to be wrote down as a villain or a hero? It's one of the two. You're going to be the good guy or the bad guy, and it really matters on who's writing the story, right? Right now, we got a so-called pretend bunch of junk up there writing our stories. Y'all understand that? Is that okay with y'all? It's not me. You know, I've done too much the past 5-6 years. Somebody go out there and try to smear my name as a damn white supremacist, domestic terrorist, but I'm labeled that, right? But all in all, these same people that label me that, I'm standing up for their kids and their futures just like I am mine. They're just too daggum stupid to understand it. That tells you what we're dealing with right there. Buddy, that's hot. I'm not going to warn you. You want to be stupid and go up and get your feet burnt? Yeah. I don't want you to burn your feet, Bubba. Don't do it. A lot of these people don't understand, man. They don't realize that it takes action. It takes, you know, they're doing action. They're using action. There was all kinds of action for them to be able to get by with this, man. You realize the people and numbers that it took to pull this off? All in a while, we just sit back so amazed, I guess, that it happened. And then all in all, it's really been happening the past 20 years. You know, they just messed up with Trump, didn't put the right amount of numbers in. There's more of us showed up than what they thought, and that's how that happened. Well, they fixed it this time, so that couldn't happen. And we know that's a lie. We know that's true. And I don't really care who likes to hear that and who don't. God in heaven knows that's true. So if that makes you mad to hear me say that, I mean, go deal with the demons that done it, not me. I'm just telling you what happened. And guys, I'm sitting so far away. My comments are not even showing up on the screen. They've not been up there for a while, so I have no idea about the comments. I'm actually sitting so far back. But future live streams, I'll be able to read them right off. But right now, you know, if I read comments, I'll get sidetracked. So, but I don't think people understand really how important teaching the truth to your kids really is, you know, and it can start with you. You don't know what they know. You know, I think there should be a camera in every classroom, just as easy as you're sitting here watching me right now. There ought to be a camera in every classroom. That at any point throughout that day, you ought to be able to go on your phone and tap it, whether they be on YouTube Live, whether they be on a Facebook Live, whether on Instagram Live, whether on Periscope, whether on TikTok. I mean, I can keep naming. There could be so many. Choose one, every classroom across the country. Live stream from the time the first bell rings to the time the last one does too. Why not? I think everybody ought to be allowed to know what is getting taught to their kids, because I promise you this, if you found out what was really getting taught, you'd have yanked them out years ago. So, Ask your kids. Hey, you know what our Constitution is? You know what our Constitution says? You know all this? You know what this means? Ask them. Because I bet you a lot of them don't. You think they're teaching history like they taught us, and that's unheard of this damn time. It's unheard of. So, yeah, I don't know how to get that started. Maybe get cameras in the classrooms, but I'd like to figure it out. I'd like to be able to. I think every parent should have a right to hear what their kids being taught. I mean, your job as a parent is to teach your kid. So you ought to be able to know what somebody else is trying to put in their heads. I mean, y'all ones got to sleep in the house with them once they get home late night. I mean, it's on y'all, but I'm just telling you what I do. I want to know. I want to know what the teachers are teaching. And I can't see no comments, so let me step up here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's no way. Guys, I know why it stopped them now. Well, I think I do. Let me tap that arrow right there. Good night. Yeah, I know. I've missed a whole bunch. I can see a little bit of comments now, but what I guess I did, I tapped the screen. It stopped them at some point because I had to scroll for days right there. But what I'm saying is that I just think that, if you're a parent, you should know what these teachers are teaching your kids. Everything, every subject should be known. And I mean, I don't know why. If you're a teacher, you shouldn't have a problem with that. If you're a good teacher, you shouldn't have a problem with that. But I guarantee you there's schools and teachers out there that will, because they're teaching your kids stuff that they shouldn't be learning. It's lies. You don't know about it, but it's happening. Check into it. Ask your kids what they know about history. Ask them what they know about the Civil War. Ask them what they know about World War I. Ask them what they know about World War II. Ask them what they know about any of these endless, stupid, money-loving, grabbing wars we fought over in Afghanistan and Iraq. Ask them if they know about any of this stuff, because I bet you they don't. If you ain't never taught them, if you've never told them, I promise you they don't, because they don't teach this stuff. And what they're teaching them is not truth. It's what they want them to know. And it's making, really, us look bad. I watched a black dad, and not that color has anything to do with it, but it was really sad that he said that the schools was teaching his two daughters that his white mama, their white mama was a terrorist. And she's bad just because she's white. I got news for all of y'all. If us white people had a problem with any other color, they wouldn't be here. Any other color. If we had issues, really issues with it, y'all wouldn't be here. We outnumber y'all. We have for a long time. So if color was the issue, you wouldn't be here. So don't know it. I mean, people actually believe that though. There's teachers out there teaching your kids that. That's my point. That's my point. This dad brought it up at a school board meeting. I seen it with my own eyes. Videos don't lie, guys. Videos don't lie. So, my fire's gone out, guys. Let me stoke this back up just a little bit. See if I can't get it going a little more here. Like I said, I think, ask your kids. Wherever they're at right now, go in there and ask them, hey, what do you know about our Constitution? Maybe some of y'all never ask. Maybe, ask them, what do you know about it? Because I promise you guys, it's important. It's important they know, because right now, I promise you, there's stuff in that junk they passed the other night that's ripping our Constitution to shreds. Yeah. And we're letting it happen. I'm not for it. I'm against anything to damage our Constitution. I'm against anything, So, it's up to us to stand up for it, fight for it. Nobody else is going to do it. You can't sit back and wait for people to do it for you, because I've already seen that ain't going to happen. That don't happen. Nobody cares enough. Everybody's got their own little head stuck in their little bubbles, man. Nobody cares. I've seen a lot of that. Oh, especially over the past 5 years. When I've had my own buddies choose their businesses or what have you, putting that first or get this, here's the kicker. I've had buddies of mine put their kids first. I mean, I can't go to that rally because I got my kids this weekend. Or me and my kids. And didn't realize, they was too stupid to realize, and look, man, and some of you can get mad, I don't care, kiss my hind end. You're too stupid to understand that rally was for your kids' future. No, really what it was is that you're too daggone selfish. That's the truth of the matter. You're too selfish. And all you think about, a lot of you just think about is your darn self, you know? Yeah. Yeah. But I had people tell me that. Grown men tell me, I can't, man, I got my kids this weekend. Well, how'd that work out for us? If we'd had a whole lot more support then, they didn't get by with it with Trump. They wouldn't have got by with it this time either. But like I said, evidently that don't matter. Evidently, a lot of people it don't matter, you know. Anybody got any prayer requests? And like I said, I can't see the comments, but son, that stuff burns up fast. I about got all this paperwork and stuff here, this trash, basically burn up. I try to get it going back in. Good. Oh yeah. Alright, perfect spot. That piece of paper. Too much honey look in there. Yep. You know, that's what the devil's gonna do to y'all, man. Some of y'all that's living for the devil and doing everything he says, once he gets done with you, this is literally what he's gonna do. He's gonna toss you in the fire. He don't give that crap about you. He just likes what you can do for him. And you're listening. He likes the fact that you're listening to him and not God. But he'll sit here and toss you away just like this. He's gonna toss you in the fire. Trying to get all that to burn good back there. There we go. Son, that'll be a roar here in a minute. Told you. Told you, look at that. Let me help it out. I'm gonna help it out just a little bit here. Get it going on this side. Oh, that thing's turned down. No wonder that thing ain't working right. Golly. Golly. Son, that thing works good. I think it may have went too high right there. Did y'all see that flame? Good night. That's a flame right there. I believe I can get it started with that. Yeah, I believe so. Don't you look there? Then it just took right off. That's a good flame. Yep. Yeah, ask your kids. Go ask them right now what they know about our Constitution. I mean, look, maybe you taught them. If you have, hey, thank you, because I promise you the schools haven't. The schools has not taught them, and they're not going to teach them. They're going to teach them what they want. Throw that bag in there. They're going to teach them what they want them to know. There you go. Yep, well, that's a bag of trash. Done right there. All right, guys, hold on a minute. Let me turn this up right here. I'm trying to read a few of these comments here. I know, that is a flamethrower. Yeah, it is. I didn't know it'd do that. Uh-oh. Nope. I about removed somebody. Oh, no, Sister Pauline, I ain't doing that. I don't have to. I'm a high-tech redneck. I ain't gotta have no flint. I got some of her, but I use a lighter. Especially one that does this. I mean, daggone. I don't know any hillbilly that don't like that. I'll use this good high-tech redneck stuff, and I mean I got gas and all kinds of fluid. I just need a little spark really before I'm gonna use the finished stuff. I can do it if I have to. I get the wood out, put the blisters on the hands there to get it real hot. Who's got any prayer requests though? Look there, boy, it's popping hot tonight. I'm gonna have to clean that out when it cools down. Get all that out of there. All that. But it's hot. Oh. Woo! Look at that. Oh, it's got a lot of heat coming out of there. Well, I was asking somebody who's going to bring some bacon and eggs and deer meat. Nobody did. Nobody. No, all right, Mikey, brother, I see it, man. I will. I'll see your comment there, brother. I'll save one for you. Wait a minute. I missed a comment there. Let me go right here. Hold on. What'd that say? Oh yeah, Daniel. Guys, the banks. Well, under this new administration and all this stuff, man, they've made it a lot harder for banks. Daniel's trying to get. He's got his own business, guys. He's got his own excavator or excavation business slash handyman slash plumber slash whatever. Daniel can do it. Okay. And guys, he got 10%, but now the bank's saying they don't want 10%, they need 20% down. So, man, it's just like they keep making it much harder, and like, I don't know, we're gonna figure out a way or something, man. If somebody would be interested in helping Daniel, like, there ain't too many people out here that I vouch for, but I know for 100% fact that Daniel, he's good for it. He's one of the hardest working people I know. One of the few people I know that if I had called right now and said, man, get over here, he'd be in his truck before we probably hang up. So, look, if y'all know any kind of bank or something that maybe he could use, another financial place, he's got 10% down. The piece of machinery costs $51,000. So he's got 10% of that, like $6,000 or $7,000 down for it. That should be enough. That daggone piece of machinery should stand for itself collateral-wise. But this day and time, man, the way the banks are adding all these fees and taxes and all that, it's not as easy no more. So if y'all know anybody that might be able to help, right there, Daniel's drone deployed, y'all get in contact with him. And look, guys, when our part of being a Christian is to help your neighbor, man. And I don't see nobody doing that. And I'm going to bring that up right now. I'm going to get a little closer to the camera here while I'm saying this. I got a question for y'all. How many, man, Daniel was talking about this today. When's the last time, I don't care where he was, when's the last time somebody walked up and handed you a couple $100 and said, here, go spend that on whatever you want. Or maybe they didn't hand it to you. They sent it to you online. Or, I don't care how you got it. Just, when's the last time somebody's done you that way? When's the last time somebody's offered you anything? Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I mean, just out of the goodness of somebody's heart, just to come up and be like, here, man, here's $100. You and what, go get you something good to eat this weekend. Or it don't happen. Guys, it don't happen. Not to me. It don't happen. So, how many people, does it happen to y'all? Maybe some of y'all are lucky, man. And look, if it's happened to you, count yourself as lucky. Because I'm 42 years old and it don't happen. It just don't. So listen, if you know of a bank or something that maybe could help Daniel out, like, reach out to him and get him in contact with him. Guys, our job as Christians is to help one another. I just don't see the help. I see people talking about it. I see people with ideas about it, but as far as actually getting it done, I never see that. I just see the talk. And I'm not one of them, man. I'm not one of them that just talk. I've never been that. If I tell you something, you can take it to the bank. Daniel's situation, I've offered to co-sign this and that, the bank and this and that. They're just making it so hard, guys. They don't, 10% is not good enough. We want 20% down now. So they added another 10%. So look, for considering it's a $50,000 piece of equipment, I've tried my best to do everything on my end, and then now the banks are saying, oh, we want more money. So look, if anybody thinks they can help, knows a bank, any kind of financial institution that would finance, or, will take 10% down, and, people with good credit and this and that, I mean, like I said, man, I don't understand why the banks are doing this. Now, they need 20% down. Yes, there's a little bit of water, yes. Yep. Yeah, I was actually boiling that one there, but yeah, there's water. There's a little bit of water in all of them. Look there. Hey, Daniel, you know what to do. You know what to do. Look, man, y'all, you bunch of trolls come to the wrong feed if you think you're gonna come in here and talk a bunch of crap. What? Hey, let me ask you something here. Wait a minute. Go back here. What's that name? Wild Fox. Wild Fox. What have you done to help try to find this little girl? Anything? Anything? Wild Fox? Have you done anything? Yeah, I rebuke you. Uh-oh, you just got put in time out, Wild Fox. You got put in time out. Now listen, if you continue being a bad little baby, we're going to block you completely out, okay? You understand how that works? We try to talk to you like a little kid. Do you understand how that works? Okay, we're trying to be nice here. So look, you just get your, get out of here with that. You ain't done nothing. You got idiots like that right there. That's a prime example. That wild fox. That's just, there ain't no cure for stupid. No cure for stupid, and some people's eat up with it, man. My question is, what have you done to help find this little girl? Nothing, other than run that mouth. So we'll just bounce them on out of here. Anybody else want to be next? Anybody want to be next? Just curious. If you do, show us your balls and comment right there, and I'll bounce you out just as fast as you come in here. I don't play, and I don't care. I'm a redhead. You see that? I'm real stubborn, and I'm real hard-headed. So don't play with me when it comes to this stuff. Got it? And I take this stuff seriously. This little girl's costing me a lot of time and a lot of money. And she's not even mine. I just do it because that's what I expect my neighbor to do for me. That's why I'm doing it. So Wild Fox, what are you doing? Anything? Other than coming on here running that mouth, looking like a fool and an idiot? Yeah, who's next? That's a good question. Who's next? I'd love, come on, show us how big them balls are. Come on, show us. Come on, show us. Comment. Let nobody do it live because they know I'm going to call them out. Now, when this is over, there'll be a bunch of people, bunch of trolls after, but nobody will do it when I come while I'm live right here because they're afraid, man. So now, don't be jealous. You can get you one of these. Don't be jealous. They're nice, though. I recommend everybody. And I can put the camera back down just a little bit. I recommend everybody get them one of them. There's you. Well, I can't get the camera down. Super duper life-saving ordeal right there. That one of them right there could save your life. Save your life. Yeah, man. There's a lot of keyboard warriors, guys, and that's one of the issues. Is well, just like that right there. I mean, I'll address it just a little bit, but I done forgot their name. Next, move on. Move on. Oh, so you've already got have you seriously already got your Christmas tree up? For real? That's pretty cool. I usually put ours up to around Thanksgiving weekend or a little after, something like that. But hey, if you got it up now, wear it out. I love Christmas, especially the meaning behind it. So I'm all for some Christmas. Honestly, I'll say this. Well, hold on, I got that wrong. I'll say this. I think it's a little too early in my mind. It's a little too early for Christmas, but guys, here we are today, and I looked right there because I got a window, like right there. There's a window right there. It got dark at 6 o'clock. It's dark. I hate that. Golly, I hate that, man. I hate it getting dark like that. I hate getting dark early. I love daylights. No, I love Christmas too, but yeah, I love Christmas trees, but daylight, man. I love daylight. This getting dark earlier, man. It'll mess with everybody for a little while, won't it? I seen people talking about this. Man, I'm driving home and it's already dark. It's driving home from work. I'm like, yep. Yeah, I kind of wish we'd left time where it was, not worry about it. But they don't do that. They don't do what we want. Yeah, I recommend anybody, if you ain't got one, you get you a good wood stove. I mean, like, look, in an emergency type situation, just make sure you got you one of them 50, like a 55-gallon drum, one of them 55-gallon, big metal drums. You can make a wood stove out of one of them, real easy, and it works. You be able to boil your water, everything. I mean, then they last for, quite a while, depending on really how hot you get them, but they last for longer than you'd think, really, to be what they are, pieces of metal, thin metal, but they last a pretty good while. Anybody else got any prayer requests? Good night. 4:30. Nah, I guess around December it gets dark around here around 5. Something like that. Yeah, I ain't big on. It's crazy. I love the dark, but I just don't want it to get there that fast. I like nighttime, because I'm a night owl. I'm up all night long. I'm usually making my rounds, running around, whatever. It's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm always up, seems like. But Justice, Janie, I'm going to get my guitar. I don't have no guitar or nothing out here yet. It's honestly got to get a little bit warmer in here before I bring my guitar out here because I don't know. Anybody knows anything about musical things, or if you're a musician or whatever, you'll know that a guitar It's very hard to stay tuned. It's not really good for one to bring, hot, cold, hot, cold. So before I do that, I'm going to make sure I got this stove piping hot, and I'll probably have another heater or so out here just to keep the temperature. Because I'm real picky with my guitars and stuff. I definitely don't want to warp a neck on one, and that's easy to do when temperature changes like that. You can warp a neck on one real easy. But I promise there's going to be a live feed coming soon. And you can kind of see my fingertips there. They got calluses, but they're not where they need to be yet. And when it comes to that, man, I'm kind of OCD, I guess, in my head, because my fingers got to be right, because if they're not, they won't do what I want them to. That's about the best way I can explain it. But I promise. I promise. There you go. That wild fox didn't learn. Come right back. Sometimes they don't learn. So they just have to find out the hard way. Find out. That's all right. That's all right. Let them. They'll probably bring more. You know what I've learned in the past is some of these trolls come in. They try to troll. If they stick around long enough, a lot of times they realize that they're stupid and they're making a mistake. And a lot of them, they've been a handful of times that they've actually admitted, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I wouldn't want that done to me. And then there's some that are just so far gone, like probably this one here, that you just gotta let them just do it. Appreciate it. The thing is this, I'm not gonna go watch their video tonight to comment. Guys, I don't watch no other, there's a couple of channels and stuff on YouTube I watch, but I got people that watch them for me, luckily. They watch these videos and let me know what's going on, because there's so much going on. I don't have time to sit and watch all these videos. And that's the thing, man. They're watching my video. They're commenting on my video. I'm not watching theirs. I'm not making my post, the title of my post based on... Sorry, I have to laugh. I'm not making the title of my post in reference to what another YouTuber said in their video. I don't do that because I don't care what they say. I don't watch them. That's just how it is. That's how it is. I hate to be like that, and but that's it. I don't watch. I don't care. It's just kind of that simple. Especially when when it turns to drama and all this, look, you're watching. Some of these people are watching that's causing the drama are watching my videos. The reason I know that is because they're titling their videos based on what I said right here. I guess they felt I was calling them out. Look, man, sometimes the shoe fits, you gotta wear it. Hey, hate that for you. I guess that that's just how it is. I'm comical tonight. I ain't even riled up. I promise it'll be more comical in the future. I promise. Because see, I'm out here now. I don't have to be. Before I sat in a car, I had to be kind of quiet. See, I'm out here now. I'm be as loud. Y'all, my voice is kind of loud right now. Like really, nobody cares. Nobody cares. This is my domain right here. This is my cave right here. My man cave right here. Nobody cares what I do right here. I can be as loud as I want. I mean, I can basically, see, I didn't even break. Man, that's a crazy bad broke a little bit. Let's see what she is. I can do whatever I want. Nobody cares. I can do whatever I want here. I'm the boss. And it's great. So, and y'all, this is y'all's place too, man. Now I'm just the real ones. The real ones. This is y'all's place too, man. This is where you can come and be yourself. You can be real without having, somebody criticize you or whatever. You can be real here, man. You can. So I welcome everybody. But if you're going to come here and be a troll, you better sit back and... a lot of people look at me and they underestimate me. They don't realize that I'm an educated redneck. They don't realize that, I went a little bit of college for nothing. I'm smart enough to understand college is a joke. It's all a money racket. I was smart enough. I was one of them. I was smart enough to understand that after, they stole about 30 grand of my money. I was smart enough to understand that, man, there ain't no way I can go for, another 4 years or 6 years and be $800,000 in debt. I mean, I'll be paying that off my whole life. No, thank you. No, thank you. You can have it. Yeah. There's people like that out there. I'm trying to. Man, that's right. It is so much easier to love than it is to hate. It takes more muscles in your face to frown than it does to smile. There's a reason for that, man. There's a reason for that. And I know I asked for prayer requests a long time ago, so there's no way I'm going to be able to go back and go through them. But look, God knows your prayer requests long before you even ask Him. If you don't even say it, He still knows your needs. All the time. Every second, He knows your needs. That was a light bulb. It's glass. Just so I can do whatever I want. There's no limit. I mean, I was honestly looking for something else to break, but I don't really see anything at the moment right off that I. No, I done clean. I was looking for something else glass to throw, but I don't have anything else. I think I do. I may have said that. Maybe I do. Give me a second. Good night. I about stepped on that anchor before it about broke my neck. Let's see. No, that's plastic. Uh-oh, that's glass. I don't know what that is. And I'll throw, y'all, just to see how big this building is. Y'all heard it throw up on the other side. Like I said, it didn't break. That piece of glass didn't break either. Let's see, what's this? What'd that say? Riri, yeah, you've been around. Yeah, Riri, you've been around a long time. Yeah, a lot of people, man. I don't. Maybe they're jealous. I don't know. I've questioned it for years. I don't know. I don't know what it is that's so intriguing. I don't, for them to troll. I think it's a lot of jealousy, and a lot of it is I thought of the idea, not necessarily before they did, but I put action to the idea before they did. So therefore, it was like it was born from me, and they didn't like that. They didn't like that they didn't get the credit for whatever it was. I mean, man, it's just so stupid, petty stuff. I'm not out here trying to be no daggone hero or nobody special or nothing. I care about our future. I care about, your kids and your grandkids' future. And I feel the way we're going right now, then, I mean, it's not good, guys. It's not good. It's not. Yeah, I live close to the wells. Yeah, I mean, relatively close. Yeah, 15, 20 miles from there, something like that. Yeah, I'm one of the few locals that's not been involved in any of this drama other than, well, I mean, I was involved in a little bit of drama in the beginning, but that wasn't. I mean, that's because people tried to show up at my house. So I mean, there's some drama, man, you can't avoid, and there is some that you can. Okay, there is drama that I have avoided by just not participating in, and then there's some drama that you have to participate in order to clear your name and tell your side of the defense, whatever, or prove them wrong. That's a lot of what I do. I mean, they make it too easy, really. Well, yeah, they're doing the devil's work, and you can really tell who's living right and who's not, because the people that come in here and attack me, that's the devil's people, man. The devil's trying his best. I wake up every morning and then he's beating my eyeballs back closed. That's every day. So, yeah, that's the devil's people, man. And the devil's power, man, is getting so much stronger every day. Seems like his power is just gaining stronger. And this right here, this book right here tells us that as time goes on, his power will gain and get stronger power. And man, I see it, man. I see people that I never thought would be living in the sin that they're living in. If you'd asked me 10 years ago, they would have been the last people on the list. And the devil's got a hold of some of these people, man. And we really need to pray for some of these people tonight because, look, I know some of these people are super, super strong. They know the Lord. They love the Lord at one time. But look, I'm not judging nobody or nothing, but all I can do is the Bible tells us that we are known by our fruits, right? So all I can do is judge you based on your actions and what I see. Now, I can very easily judge on what I hear too. Y'all better be glad ain't nobody here doing that. But what I can see with my own eyes, man. There's a lot of y'all out there that used to be, I felt your hands was solid on the Bible. Now, a lot of y'all you ain't even holding it no more. You just tossed it to the wayside. And I know some, and it blows my mind, man, because in my mind, some of these guys I felt were stronger than me. They were so much. During that time, especially, so much more involved and so much. And it's like now, man, I look at their lives now, and they're nowhere near God. They're not doing all these great things that they used to do. Now they're doing stuff they want to do. And look, man, I've seen when the devil gets a hold of some people like that, he will never let them go. I said in the beginning of this video, there's people that you might as well give up on. Plant the seed and move on. There's other people you can save. I know that's harsh. I know that's hard to hear. I get it. Because like I said, I've wasted my time on a lot of people. I'm still probably wasting time on a few. But even I understand that after you get to a certain point, and like I said, I've probably done past it with a few, you got to stop. You've planted that seed. You got to put your faith in God. God will water it, and He'll make it grow, okay? Plant the seed and move on. That's all you can do. All right. Anybody else got any prayer requests? We're going to pray real quick, guys. Hey, you never know. I've met, in my mind, throughout life, I've met people that's honestly blew my mind in first impressions, or if I looked at them a certain way, and then when I learned that, man, it didn't do no good to do that, because when I did that in my own mind, their real life, personality, and it blew me away. They were so nice, and I learned the hard way. Don't do that, because I just and it ain't like I ever called them out or nothing, but in my mind, I made myself look like a fool, is what I did by doing that. See, I don't ever underestimate or overestimate, I look at everybody, son, with thousands of questions, and I try to treat everybody the way I want to be treated. It's real simple with me. You'll give respect, or I'll get it anyway, because I demand it. That's just how it is. You might say, I ain't going to respect you. I'll demand it. If you're doing any kind of dealings with me, I demand it. I was trying to figure out where to look at this camera. I guess I'm looking at it now. But that's how I am. If you're around me, I demand respect. You don't have a choice. You either give it or you don't. But if you don't, then don't expect any back. This is kind of how that works. And I see some guys, and that's another thing, where I got my phone sideways instead of up and down, I can only see 2 comments at a time, where usually I can see 4 or 5. So that, hey, look, we got to give and, kind of give and take with, if y'all want the wide view, then I can only see 2 comments at a time. So I guess if it's like a really, really important issue that y'all need a lot of questions and that, it's probably better if I turn my phone straight up and down so I can read more comments. But, this one here, like right now, I can see 2 comments, and then one person comments and the other one's gone. Like I said, if I missed a comment, just type it again or bear with me there, because I'm going to give it to, it's at 133.25. I'm going to give it to 134. That's about 45 seconds for any lags, anybody. And look, guys, we serve such an amazing God. You could be typing it as I'm praying. The Bible still tells us that God knew about it. So we serve one of them, man. Amazing God. And like I said, I feel that there's people out there that used to do a whole lot more, and they just stopped. I don't know why. I don't know why that is, man. But we can't, you're not supposed to give up. You're supposed to still try to correct them and pray for them. And maybe something will happen. Man, it's come to the time in my mind and stuff that I pray, even if it's bad, if it takes something bad, something to break your heart, something to break your leg, I don't care what it is, as long as it's God getting your attention to save your souls, and so be it, man. I've got to that point. I wish that. I pray that, because I feel the times are that dire right now. In the shape we're in right now, what we've allowed the past 10, 11 months, yeah, that's just kind of how I feel. Yeah, Helen, we'll be praying for your daughter. Absolutely. Okay, y'all didn't get it. All right, guys, I'm gonna bow down here on the floor here. All right, Heavenly Father, God, Lord, as we bow in your holy presence, God. Lord, we want to thank you, Lord, for another day of life, God. Lord, thank you, Lord, just for another opportunity, God, to be able to cry out to you tonight, God. Lord, I pray, Lord God, Lord, tonight, Lord, you know each and every one of the prayer requests, God. Lord, I pray, Lord, that you just have your will, God, and your way, Lord, in each and every one, Lord, even if it's 6 months from now, Lord, we know you knew about it, and you do know about it. Lord, I pray, God, Lord, for all the sick, Lord, for Helen's daughter, Lord, I pray for anybody, Daniel's daddy, Lord, in the hospital, God, Lord, I pray, Lord, that you reach down, God, tonight, and just comfort them, God, let them know, Lord, that you're there. Lord, I pray, God, Lord, that all these trolls, Lord, all these evil people that's coming in here, Lord, and even the people that I know in my personal life, Lord, I pray, God, that somehow, Lord, whatever it may take, God, to break them, God, to bring them back down to rock bottom, Lord, so they have no choice, God, but to look to you and bring it back to the way it once was, God, I humbly pray. Lord, I pray, God, Lord, if there be somebody lost tonight, God, that don't know you, Lord, I pray, God, Lord, maybe something I've done or said, Lord, or maybe somebody said in the comments, God, Lord, maybe to bring them, Lord, to know you tonight, God. Lord, I pray, Lord, we know, God, Lord, the salvation, God, and getting, God, to heaven, God, is our main goal, Lord. Lord, just want to thank you, Lord, for another night, another opportunity, God, to be able to cry out to you once again. Lord Jesus, we ask all this in your heavenly, in Jesus' humble name, I do pray. Amen. Guys, I appreciate y'all sticking around. I appreciate you real ones, like you real ones that's been here the past, you know, I want to say a couple of weeks, but it's probably been more than a couple of weeks now, probably into the 5 or 6 weeks range, man. I appreciate y'all because some of y'all have been here from, like I said, solid past 4 or 5 weeks, man. I appreciate y'all so much. I don't forget. Some of y'all in these comments will tell you that I don't forget. Once I learn your name and this and that and learn about you, I won't forget, man. I know who real people are. I appreciate y'all so much. So, look, good Lord willing now, tomorrow night, I'll be right here unless something pops up. So, pray nothing jumps in the way if this is what you want. Guys, hey, ask your kids if they know anything about the Constitution. You know, when you're walking down the road tomorrow, ask them if they know Jesus. You never know, man. If that ever comes across your mind to do, don't say no. Don't pass it up. Don't be bashful. They can't tell you yes and no at the same time. If they say yes, give them a hug. Welcome. And thank God. And then if they say no, introduce them to him. Okay? That's our job, guys. Hey, say a prayer for a country. Pray for a president. Say a prayer for one another. I love each and every one of you guys. God bless y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow night sometime. Good Lord willing. God bless y'all. I can't get it to end. There we go. God bless.